Did you have any questions for me? I mean, did you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
Yes. How is your book coming? You're due in
Oh,
May, correct?
yes, due in May. I'm intellectually pregnant with my book. It's due in May. But no. So actually, I'm glad you asked because I do have upcoming a big Kickstarter, early
Right.
pre-release. Right now, the Kickstarter is in pre-release, which basically that just means that you're able to go on the Kickstarter page, see a little bit of a book blurb and a couple of updates. You know, like who you're supporting, like what the progress is on the book so far. The fact that I've finished draft one is on there. I'm gonna post an update on there probably today about having just finished draft two recently, and now it's with my editor, and I'm gonna get it back and do draft three very shortly, and so that's all just the pre-launch, and then when the Kickstarter goes live on March 1st, you'll be able to purchase one of several different tiers of support. The lowest tier will simply be a sort of shout out, like if you buy into it, you won't get anything out of it because it's like I think it's like $1 or something. But I will recognize your name and shout you out on the show and just say thank you for the support, basically. And then from there, then it has all the classics of a book's Kickstarter. You know, it has the ebook version. It has there aren't any hardbacks because hardbacks are a different can of worms that I'm not necessarily versed in enough to do yet. But it has paperback options. It also has something unique that I don't think I've seen anybody do before. It will have stamped copies of ebooks. So the EPUB format, I believe I'm able to make my own EPUBs, which I will be distributing as my ebook
Oh yeah.
release. And so what I'll be doing is if you order a stamped edition, depending, so there's two different options. There's a general stamped, which is kind of like being signed. That's the idea. Because I can't release I can't give a good signature on an ebook. I could use my mouse and kind of crappily do something, but it wouldn't look good. So I'm creating a stamp with the idea that the stamp is essentially my e-signature for the book. Or, and
Okay.
that's the lower tier. The higher tier is a uniquely stamped. So they'll be numbered, like there are some numbered editions of certain special release books. And these will be special released ebooks where you'll have a numbered specialized stamp from 1 to 20. And once I sell 20 of them, they're gone. If I don't sell 20 of them, there's only as many as get made in circulation, or that's not the word, in circulation. So, you know,
Congratulations, you've got NFTs.
well,
Hooray!
yeah. So that's why I'm making them EPUBs because I
Yeah, yeah,
understand
yeah.
that these things can be copied, and but I do know that EPUBs are harder to copy than standard like PDFs are. So
Well,
uh, to be fair, I don't actually know, but like the because but to be fair also like if you have a special signed copy of Tolkien, you can photocopy that. So I mean,
oh yeah,
so I guess yeah, like there's only one original, but then there could be cheap copies out there.
yeah.
So that's the
The
stamped
only
idea. But
it is
beyond that, go ahead.
the thing with the stamp in the ebooks. That's very fun.
Yeah,
You might, yeah, you should be fine. If you're also publishing on KDP, correct?
yeah, it'll be wide. Well, actually,
You
won't be
have
wide, but it won't be exclusive to KDP because I do not like supporting the unlimited program. I don't think unlimited is good for
yeah.
authors.
Okay,
That's just a
then you're
personal
fine. You're
thing.
fine.
Um,
Uh, do you are you getting your ISBN through Amazon or you're
no,
buying your own?
I'm buying my own ISBN. I'm wanting to be independent while utilizing as much of the KDP infrastructure as I can because that is part of
Gotcha.
how you got to
I
do it
don't
these days.
know how your ISBN will work with the stamped version. You should be fine. I mean,
Yeah, because
um,
it's basically just something I'm adding to it, as opposed and so it's like it's essentially an e-signature. That's all.
yeah.
I'll be looking into the legality, make sure I have all my dots, all my I's dotted
Well,
and my
you
T's
wouldn't get in
crossed.
trouble.
But
You wouldn't get in trouble. You've made me curious about how I would figure that out from a technical standpoint, like
hmm
with that, because there has to be a name for that. There has to be a name for what you're doing.
sure.
Um,
But yeah,
but
so
that's
that's the
cool.
cool
That's
thing
cool.
is the stamped idea, and then the uh, the main kind of big push thing that I'm doing is the final tier, the biggest tier is called Kin of the King's Heart, and it's I make it sound really expensive. It won't be terribly expensive, I don't think. I mean, it'll be less than a AAA game these days, but
Okay.
you'll get, if you get that sort of thing, you'll get uh, a stamped ebook. You'll get a thank you on the podcast. You'll get a signed uh, paperback copy, and you'll probably get a whole bunch of stickers too. The stickers are something that I'm still working out the logistics on. So the stickers I can't promise right now, but I'd like to have some stickers for
Yeah.
people who buy physical copies, especially the physical copies. I want to have
Yeah.
stickers for them. And so there's
That would
several
be
tiers,
really
and
cool.
yeah, it's just depending on how you like to read, on how you like to consume your books. You'll there will be a tier for you, and I think people will probably be surprised at how inexpensive some of these tiers will be. So,
Hmm.
but I think Kickstarter has a rule about not actually telling people what the tiers are, like price wise, until it gets released. So I won't be doing that.
Mhm.
But just
Gotcha.
I think
Gotcha.
you'll be if you're listening to this and you're thinking about going and supporting the Kickstarter, which bless you for that. But I think you'll be surprised by how inexpensive you'll find some of these tiers because of how much I'm hyping them up. You might be thinking like $30, $40. Don't worry about it. Just trust the plan, trust the system, and you'll be well rewarded for it, I think. So yeah.
Do you have a tier where you get you let somebody name a character?
Oh, that's
Or
that's the other special thing. If you're one of the kin of the king's heart, because there's only 50 available. Uh, if you're a kin of the king's heart, you you will be able to email me, or I'll reach out to you somehow, and I will be giving you a um what's the term, a cameo in an upcoming novel.
okay, okay,
uh
fun, fun.
and so you'll have options, because I already have like a basically a 10-year business plan for my noveling career. So there will be different types of novels you could be in. Like, do you want to be in sort of a more serious fantasy trilogy, or do you want to be in a sci-fi, or do you want to be in something more silly like a western? So I'll have an option for you
Westerns
there.
are silly.
Oh yeah, westerns are hilarious, especially spaghetti westerns. Very silly, very unserious things. Yeah. So that's what I've got coming down the pipeline. I'm very excited about it.